It is a legend no one will forget. Everybody thought the Super Show was as bad as a Mario cartoon could be. And then, the sequel attacked. Deke was back! With the zaniest danger ever known, even more animation errors. With their useless Mario trivia, Delfino and Peach will watch every single episode and complete the Supershow Saga.
Oh, you gotta peek the mic. Peek in the mic.
Man Ray!
What's that from? SpongeBob?
Yes.
Okay.
It's where... Oh. It's that I think SpongeBob spots him first and he starts stuttering and then he points and then Patrick starts stuttering and then they both yell, Man Ray!
We will look it up.
I need to be watching old SpongeBob. I went to the mall the other day and they played the first episode of SpongeBob and I was just like, this is really funny.
I am liking this episode. Here. Come on, Patrick.
At least classic SpongeBob.
Patrick doesn't have any eyebrows. They're there.
Is it gonna capture the audience?
Oh, I remember this one. It was used in a lot of meme videos.
Mama.
Man Ray! Yeah, that's it.
I don't know, it's just a good mic check noise.
Mama.
We gotta check to see if the mic is working.
It was not working earlier. It was.
Oh, it's working right now. So hello and welcome to today's episode of Delfino and Peach's Supershow Saga. Yay!
I thought you learned the name.
Oh, it's been a while. I forgot what it was.
I am Delfino.
And I am Peach.
Sorry.
And you've got the hiccups.
I've always got the hiccups.
It's very true.
It's been happening a lot. Like every day, I'll hiccup. Whoa,
I was a little belchy there too. So I guess it's spreading. Ah!
It is spreading.
We were just watching some Luca Gen animateds.
They're really fun.
Oh, I've been watching her playthrough of Bowser's Inside Story, and I have so many things on my plate, but like I came up with an idea for an animated
where they go into the Toad shops.
This is some classist bull right here. Get me Bowser on the phone. I'm gonna come burn down this store.
I'm gonna pee on the floor.
I just love her reactions.
And then finally, when she finally gets to a store that'll accept her service, she goes, "Okay, finally, some
Thank
people.
you.
Thank you." And then she does the scratch off ticket and immediately loses and goes, "No,
it's great.
This is against me."
Ah, well, put it on the list.
Scratch off tickets. That reminds me, have you heard the news? I think I might have told you that Peggy, the European Ratings Board for Games, is saying that all games that have gambling in them, simulated gambling, are rated 18+.
Interesting.
So what this means is that
the
a
original
lot of games,
Pokemon is now 18+.
It does mean that. And so is Gold and Silver, because it has that. Do you think 51 Clubhouse games would be put in there? Or do you think it's less so with Texas Hold'em
There's
and
no
Blackjack?
money, though.
Well, you have chips.
But it's not, like, for profit or anything. It's just to
Okay.
play the game.
I guess it's not to line your in-game pockets. Does that mean Chibi Robo?
That's more like a
game
flip a
of
coin,
chance.
Game of chance
Okay.
thing with the eyeballs.
I'm trying to find games.
That's like cheats so bad.
Come on, gamers. Didn't you know these games from
Why
your
is there a
childhood?
moldy orange in your room?
Moldy? I thought it was bruised.
Why is it in your room?
I brought it upstairs
To look at?
to eat, and then I never did. Anyways.
Today's episode
Is called
Crimes Are Us.
which is not to be confused with Toys R Us.
The defunct company.
I thought they were coming back.
Are they?
I heard that.
They say that about everything. I don't know. It feels like lately everything's like, all right, we're closing our doors. It's the end for us.
No.
Like Twinkies.
It looks back.
I guess it's back.
Back again. Guess
Tell
it's
your
back.
friend. It's like with Twinkies. They're like, we're taking Twinkies off the market. And then everyone threw a fit.
Hissy fit.
And then
We
they
got
brought back Twinkies. And now no one ever talks about Twinkies at all.
I guess it is truly when things seem impermanent, that's when it becomes important.
I guess
It's the Beanie Baby principle of the matter. When you retire a Beanie Baby, it feels like
can never
in
get
years'
it again.
time that you will never get it again, and you gotta get it now. And when you do, it'll be worth a lot in the future. Which is weirdly true about video game collecting.
I think Rabbit Luigi had an interesting list about it. It was top 5 games you can't play anymore.
Yeah.
One of them that was on there was the Scott Pilgrim versus
Which
the World game,
isn't
which
true.
came back now.
It's not true.
At the time of making the video, it was true, but it's like that with a lot of mobile games. It's like
a lot
we
of
spend
digital
so much
only
time.
games, those two.
The
Sailor
clock
Moon
is still
drops.
ticking on
Dr.
Dr. Mario World.
It is soon to tick to
It is
zero.
soon to tick, but it has not ticked yet.
Yeah, I'm ready for it to burn. Burn.
I've been just trying to enjoy it while it's here.
Burn.
Been buying. I've actually been able to buy doctors.
Yeah.
I bought Dr. Kamek.
There you go.
It's not great, but it's just like I love Kamek.
I have a feeling all the Koopalings and Bowser will be in the
Kamek.
spotlight next month.
Probably.
So
So I can finally get my Iggy.
you can finally get Dr. Iggy.
For like a month. Yay!
1 month. It'll be in your record books for all time.
I'll take a screenshot of it.
There you go. I did. I sold out. I got Dr. Iggy.
I don't even call it selling out. The
It's
game's just been handing out diamonds left and right because they're
Really?
like, just buy what you want.
Although,
Who cares?
honestly, the game that gave me the most when it was shutting down was Precure
Wiblop.
Puzzle Run. No, it was Precure Puzzle Run, which literally had you infinitely play stages for coins.
Wow.
For the diamonds that you'd use to get, like, the whole 11 pulls. Is crazy. How are other mobile games doing?
They're fine. Although we should really get to this episode because I wrote so many notes that I ended up on the back page.
Oh my goodness.
This is a fun episode.
I wrote about a page and a half of
I'm
notes.
gonna have to.
Single-spaced.
I think once we get to the end of the series, which is it's fastly approaching at this point.
We're at episode 19 already.
I know. It's
And there's only
nuts.
26. It's crazy, yo.
So I think we'll do a retrospective, and I'll go over some of the.
We'll re-rank.
I'll re-rank them. I think the top 5 will generally stay the same.
Yeah.
We haven't gone to number 2 yet. I think that's the only spot that we haven't
Yes.
ranked yet.
Yeah, we haven't gotten there yet, but we'll go back and rewatch.
Very soon.
It's so weird that we really liked this episode. It was written by Heidi Holliker and Rick Holliker, who each wrote one episode together for Bionic 6 and nothing else.
What's Bionic 6?
I'll look it up for you. It was just on the IMDb page, and I was like, okay, I don't know what this is, but okay. That's
That doesn't really look like anything.
Superheroes.
It looks kind of like, what was that? Rescue Squad?
Rescue Heroes?
Rescue Heroes, yeah.
Rescue Heroes?
With, like, the firefighter guy.
Let's look it up on Wikipedia. It's Japanese-American animated.
That's very interesting. I prefer Pekala.
I mean, yeah. Okay, it's machine-enhanced human beings. This is just Cyborg 009 at this point.
It's about to be October, this spoopy month.
It's a direct sequel to The Bionic Woman? What?
This is so weird.
That's so weird.
Whatever.
But it doesn't matter that they wrote on this because they wrote this and literally nothing else. Literally, on their IMDb page, I can't find a single other thing. But Heidi is cited to have acted in a few other movies. The big one that she keeps returning to is Valley Girl, which is apparently a cult movie. It got a remake last year.
Interesting.
It got a musical adaptation. It's crazy. And he just helped out with whatever Rich Baker, the makeup man, worked on. So she helped out on Men in Black 2, Grinch 2000, other movies, etc. These people have not done anything. They had a single story to tell. Would you say they told it well?
They told something.
We're gonna see something.
Gonna see something. Right. With that hiccup, let's stroll through the American countryside.
You say stroll, but the music is so fast-paced this episode.
Was it fast-paced, or were you watching this on double speed again?
No, it was at normal speed, but it was at 1.2.
I have to say, when you're editing, you watch the episodes on double speed, and it makes it really funny.
I gotta go to this and now. Well, I just want to get to the points I want, and when I have to take a picture of a certain face,
then you
I
slow it down. It's even funnier. Although I don't think I could watch an entire episode slowed down. It would just be mind-numbing.
It would be truly terrible.
So we go through the American countryside. I don't know where we are, Wisconsin or something.
It's the Alcatraz of Wisconsin.
The Alcatraz of Wisconsin. Because it's just in the middle of the countryside. It's just this random prison.
Well, you usually
Alcatraz is like...
Shoot.
Isn't it in the middle of a lake?
Yes, it's an island.
Yeah.
So that way you can't run out because you'd have to swim all the way. What are prisons also called? They have another name. It's more classy.
Recreational institutes?
No.
I don't know.
Penitentiary?
Sure.
Something. Pension. Anyways.
Alright, this is a pretty nice prison. It's got a basketball court in it.
Yeah, usually they make you make license plates and other menial government-based work, but here... You get to play some basketball.
I've just seen too many movies, I guess.
You don't know anything about...
Sorry, I've never been to prison. And knock on the wood, I hope I don't anytime soon.
Let's not go to prison. I know all the girl tactics of being in prison. You have to climb up to the top of the social ladder as fast as possible.
That's prison, Knuckles. Only if you let it be.
Only if you let it be. But you want to climb on top of the ladder as soon as possible. You want to make do with what you have. Like, they'll give you magazines, and you can make eyeshadows by just smearing your finger a bunch on the page and rubbing the ink off and putting it on your eyes. That's as good as you can get for eyeshadow in prison.
Are you watching Orange is the New Black?
No, but it was something like that. Anyways, point is, this seems to be an all-male prison. Because...
They're saying women's can't do crimes?
I'm saying maybe they have divided by sex.
Perhaps. It makes sense. Oh well.
Anyways.
So we meet our man of the hour, who is playing basketball with a fellow prison mate.
He turns the man into a basketball, dribbles him, and then shoots the hoop and dunks.
It's 3 points. He's like, alright, who else wants to play basketball?
Who wants to fight me?
I feel like it's Bully's regular voice, because I feel like we've heard it before in an episode.
It could have also been a background voice we heard. But it very much is, what you wise guys think you're doing.
It's a lot like Bully's voice, just the deeper normal voice.
Right. So... The Koopalings, the whole Koopa family has come to visit
the prison, and they just blow up the Sentinel Tower.
I was noticing that too.
I was like, whoa!
You see some people jump out, but it's very dangerous.
I didn't see that at first. I was like, did they just murder everybody? Jeez.
It catches fire, and I really love this. Bully comes down on a
ladder.
A
rope ladder.
And he goes... Crime Man Clyde, public enemy #1. He's so excited to meet him, and instead of going,
what is his name? Is it Crime
Wave Clyde?
Crime Wave Clyde.
As in he induced a wave of crime.
Okay.
And so Clyde is just biting back with retorts.
He has many retorts.
If I wasn't him, would I be here in jail for 12,423 years? Without parole. At that point, why not just give him the death sentence, man? I don't know. I've never heard of people being jailed for over 100 years without getting death sentence.
Like 124 times their lifespan.
Yes, I've never heard that. Do they think he's just gonna live? Is he like an egg?
I don't know, maybe the writers don't know anything about prison.
I think they just wanted a big number. So they said, let's go into the
Well, lucky
5
for
digits.
you, Dad's giving you a pardon. Got him, King Dad!
Got him!
Got him!
King Koopa has parole rights. He has pardoning rights.
I always thought they made a joke about parole, because it's that he says something about parole and then they make a joke about parole, but I guess that was just my brain
That was your
associating
kid brain
two
not
keywords.
understanding what pardoning was. Where high government people can give pardons to anybody and all of their crimes are absolved.
Yep, okay, well...
So then he's taken up to the ship, and already he's asking questions. Who are you? What's all this? Why are you still wearing those weird furry suits? You're creeping me out, man. Take them off.
Because, like, he grabs Bowser by the face, is, like, pulling on his face, like, take off those stupid disguises.
Ow, my nose!
Like, ow, my nose!
Sure.
Yeah, okay, buddy.
So the kids start chuckling as King Dad is hurt.
So we have all the kids in this episode,
Yes.
although occasionally they'll, like, focus on a few, because it's like the kids laughing are Lemmy, Larry, and Wendy.
Definitely the 3 chuckliest of the bunch.
And he's like, these are no costumes, I am Bowser Koopa. I love it when he introduces himself like that.
And he's like, he introduced himself as
That's King
Bowser
Koopa
Koopa.
to you, Mario. I can't do a good wheeze.
No, that wasn't good either.
Tony Rosato, I am not.
We are not.
Nope, that's not it. Okay.
No.
I just love how Clyde is struggling to come to terms with all of this. Like, he keeps going like, wait, what?
What?
Okay, so I'm in a mushroom kingdom.
That's right, he has a freak dream. Also, did you
And
notice
you're
the background
Koopa.
element? When they're in the Doom ship, there's a Koopa with its light bulb on its head.
Is that
I'm
what it
assuming
is?
this was a leftover storyboard fill-in drawing. Like, just draw something fun. And they
guess.
just drew a random Koopa, and the storyboarders overseas, the actual animators went, okay, well, we got it.
Well, it's nice. At least we didn't go with the weird, like, mosaic pictures they have
Flurry.
in the castle.
So this
They're
is
so
some
weird.
kind of freaky dream, because he's got to do all this. So,
And he lets them know that he is not a nanny or an animal trainer, so he can't take care of these Koopalings.
forget it, Scaleface. I'm no nanny.
He's
And
like,
he
I don't
puts
need a
his finger up.
babysitter.
I want you to teach them how to
be
be
bad.
bad. And he goes, what's in it for me?
And Koopa's like, you keep half of what you steal.
And immediately
He's
crosses
trying
his
to cross
fingers.
his fingers, although considering he only has 3 fingers, it's kind of a half-hearted attempt. But you get what he's trying to do.
But yeah, they're saying they'll keep half of what he steals, but not really.
Yeah.
So their first place that they go to is the first Mushroom Bank. Not the second.
It's hard to
not
do
the
bank
third.
heists like they used to. They
They
don't keep money in banks anymore.
No, I thought they did.
Not really.
It's all liquid.
It's all liquid assets.
Wow. But we're gonna learn the basics.
The basics. You
Number-
gotta rob the
Lesson
bank.
1, bank equals money.
You gotta send them a note ahead of time and write your name on the wall.
So Mario and Luigi are out on their morning constitutional.
Ah, yes.
They keep going out on these morning constitutionals, and they realize
They're going cloud watching.
clouds look like things in our life. Like that one looks like the princess.
That one looks like my Aunt Maria.
Aunt Maria, who has the mustache.
I love Aunt Maria. They'll bring her up occasionally in the show. I love how that's a running gag. They're Aunt Maria.
She's probably the closest aunt they have.
Aw.
And then Luigi says,
like,
no,
that
no,
one looks exactly like
let's
the
go
Doom
for
ship."
realism. Let's stop abstract. Let's go realistic, Mario. That one's the Doom ship. The Doom ship. I really like how quickly the line delivery is, where they remark it to
That one
themselves.
looks like the Doom ship. The Doom ship!
Oh my goodness!
The toads are running out of the non-existent doorway.
So they're running away.
I love how it's a constant thing in the show, how they just can't draw a doorway properly.
You know what? I think this episode has
There's a lot of layering issues on
there
this
was a lot
episode.
left on the cutting room floor. I'm just seeing things that I think, oh, they forgot that. They forgot this.
The cells were very jiggly this episode.
So very jiggly. Maybe this is why,
we can't have nice things.
no, this is why the Holickers didn't write
get
anything after this.
Well, they didn't storyboard it. They were just the writers.
But still, they weren't in charge of anything. So they each go for different power-ups, which I like. And Mario goes for Tanuki Leaf, and Luigi
goes for a flower, and when he gets the flower, he's just running around with his finger up in the air.
He looks
He's
like,
I got the fire, it's on my finger, I gotta hold my finger up like a candle.
I've got the cheese touch.
The cheese touch.
Don't
No!
touch me, I've got that. No! But his colors don't change either.
He's
So
just
it's
got
just
his finger up to
him.
show that he has the fire power.
And look at me. Look at what I've got. Look at my finger.
It's the 4Kids dub. We couldn't draw the fire, so we just gotta draw Luigi, like, pretending to do
Yep.
the bang bang guns.
So they run into the bank, and the Koopa kids
are robbing a bunch of wealthy toads, which
Yeah.
I'm surprised by how many wealthy toads there are in this town.
They're in the bougie part of the nation.
bourgeoisie
Or is it the
district.
proletariat part? I don't know
don't
my
know.
Marxist terms. Which ones are the rich? Is it the proletariats or is it the bourgeoisie?
Why do you think I know this?
Because you're older than me.
All I know is, what a lovely fur.
Give it to me! She's so angry. I love how Cootie will be so soft and sweet to getting close.
Princess.
And then she'll turn evil.
You gotta toss it in the sack.
Do what I tell you. All of it.
This is really Bully's episode.
You think
He's just taking... He's taking a
charge.
shine to Crime Wave
Because
Clyde.
he looks like him. They're both bald.
They're both...
They're both...
Well, we don't know if he's
They both
bald.
got an axe.
Is it
there.
bald or a hat?
I think it's a buzz cut. It's
a
like
buzz
Charlie
cut.
Brown.
Okay.
So then they
Toss
walk
it
in,
the sack.
and Mario and Luigi are helping out. They knock the money bag out of Bully's hand.
Well, Mario just goes, "Hey, Bully, catch this!" And I'm like, "Are you about to deck him?" Like, whoa!
Catch my tail.
Catch my fist!
No, it's catch the tail as I knock it out. And Luigi points and judges. Points. He points.
He puts his hand on his hip when he does a point. It's like a RuPaul move, like.
It's a very drag mom thing to do. So Cootie Bag,
Cootie pie.
Cootie
She's
pie.
holding a bag, but then when she throws it, it turns into the fur that
I
she was
think
holding.
again, this was the people forgetting which object they had her holding, and they thought, well, the last one was a money bag that went
Though
up in
even
the air.
with the money bag, it's like a long.
It's a long bag.
It's like a long noodle bag, so I think it was supposed to be the fur, but they just thought they were robbing a bank, so they drew a money bag, and it's just like, what?
Oops. But then in the next scene, that's fixed, and Mario's missing his Tanuki.
He's just flying.
He's just flying.
The fur got rid of his Tanuki powers.
And to me, this just feels like an action figure episode where you don't have all the props you want, so you just have to imagine them holding things or having certain
throw the bow
power-ups.
at him.
This is Fire Luigi, but that's just a
And
regular
then Bully
Luigi.
grabs a fire hydrant.
Fire hydrant.
That's not what it's called. Fire extinguisher.
Extinguisher, yes.
Although it might as well be a fire hydrant because it shoots water instead of the foam.
And it shoots Luigi, and he goes, shit, shit. It sounds like he's coughing it up, but it's hitting him in the back. He just goes,
Well, hey, those hoses have
weird.
pretty high water pressure.
I mean, real fire hydrant, not fire hydrants and fire
Extinguishers,
trucks.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh, they could take off some layers of skin.
Ow! I was just thinking
They're
of the
rough.
video from YMS's
I was
Amazing
thinking of that one
Spider-Man
with the
video where
the
they
Japanese guy with the banana.
No.
So it's that this guy's shower head goes out, and so he's like,
Oh.
"Oh, I gotta go get a new one." And his roommate's like, "No, I'll fix it for you." And so he's like, "Oh, okay." And so he's like, "I modified it to use less water." And so basically he shut off all of the nozzles except for one. So it's like one super pressurized stream of water.
remember this
And he's like,
now.
what is this? Look
And
at this.
they-
And he holds up a banana and he uses the water pressure to slice the banana. And he's like, isn't this dangerous?
This is gonna kill me. No, I was thinking of the one video YMS had when he was talking about Amazing Spider-Man 2, the fire hydrant logic, because he didn't have footage from the movie to talk about it, and he had footage of two people tied together being sprayed by a fire truck.
Nice.
It's like, what is this? Look, I don't worry, dude, I modified it. There's less water. Isn't this dangerous?
Well, that first plan was a failure. Everybody runs out. So the Koopalings are all
They
misbehaving.
can't even focus. They're just trying to strangle each other.
Well, it's like Lubig's beating up Morton.
Cootie Pie's trying to strangle someone else.
Wendy's just murdering Cheatsy.
She's
like,
ready
she
to
just got him in a
strangle.
chokehold.
She's ready to strangle.
And Roy's just like holding Hop by his like turnip hair. It's like, ow!
And he goes, come on, kids, focus. You guys failed lesson 1.
Lesson 2, murder.
Murder the people trying to stop you, especially Luigi.
Especially Luigi. We
saw-
don't like Luigi.
I saw how he looked, how he judged. I don't like
He's a
him.
sassy boy. We don't like him.
I've seen this type before. We're gonna kill him.
Seriously, they like scratch out his picture, and I'm like,
only his.
whoa.
It's so brutal. So, meanwhile, Mario and Luigi are on their afternoon constitutional in Desert Land, and a little kid's
Are they even in
crying.
Desert Land? I don't even know
It
where
looked
they
like
are.
there was a pyramid.
Well,
Ugly green monsters have stolen his lunch money.
you know, I wouldn't really describe the Koopalings as ugly green monsters,
I
but
think they were trying to
like
talk
when I
about
think of
Koopa.
green, I think of Koopa. But
I
it's
think
just
they
like,
were trying to. He was trying to say Koopa, and pluralized means Koopa and his kids. We're all trying to steal the lunch money.
yeah.
We are both.
Oh my god! It's very sleepy. All right, so
We had
we
a
gotta
fun
go
lunch.
get that lunch money back.
So Mario's like, I'm gonna be the good adult. Where did they go? And he goes into that specific warp pipe in this whole collection of warp pipes.
Got it.
So they go down into the warp pipe.
And then Cheatsy's immediately like, "Oh, hey, nice job, guy. Here's your lunch money back." And I'm like, "Really? He just returned the lunch money?
I'm guessing maybe what happened was
Did they
Cheatsy
have
had
a deal,
asked him-
or did
I
Cheatsy
think
just
it was a
steal the
deal.
money and then be
To
like,
me,
"Yeah, I
it
was
seemed
just
like
kidding"?
a deal. Like, here, can you do me a favor? I'll give you back some lunch money.
What, did he steal the lunch money first? He's like, "Hey, I'll give it back to you if you lied to the Mario Brothers."
He goes, okay.
Okay.
So, Luigi falls into the pipe first, he lands ground, and then he catches
He
Mario
catches Mario and he's just holding him
bridal style.
while the pipe lid's closed.
So the pipe lid's closed, and they're
and we've been
snickering.
snookered.
Oh, I thought it was snickered.
I think he said snookered.
Luigi
I don't know what he
has
said.
a lot of colloquial phrases this episode. I feel like what happened was the scriptwriters just put in parentheses, say something, Tony. And he goes, okay.
We've been snookered.
Snookered. Shish. Just trying to come up with things to say. So Big Mouth and Clyde come through a door to the side.
And Clyde's like, "Hey, we gotcha." And of course, Morton just goes off the rails.
Off.
He's talking so
"We've
much
got
that
you
Mario
in
and
the
Luigi
bag."
are like, "Oh my
They
gosh."
put their fingers in their ears.
fingers in their ears.
No.
Just kidding. Ha.
So then Clyde gets annoyed and he shuts Big Mouth up too. So they close
As soon
the
as
door.
they shut up Big Mouth, the Marios just like charge at him.
They're like, this is our chance.
"This is our chance. He
So
stopped
they
talking."
they go to charge into the door, but it slams, and then Big
do,
Mouth
like,
opens it again.
Perfect face plant and then slide off the door. It's great.
But Big Mouth opens the door once
like,
more.
"Here, I don't want you guys to be lonely. Here, have a friend."
Allow me to introduce somebody. It's Boom Boom.
Remember that guy that's he's been living in our basement for years? You can hang out with him.
Yeah, he's great
Poor
to
Boom
chat
Boom.
with.
He really gets the
listens
short
to
end of
he
the
listens
stick.
to everything I tell him. Maybe that's why Boom Boom
That's great.
he can't talk anymore. So they start running away from him. And Luigi sees the sandpit, and he comes to a break, but
Is
Mario...
it quicksand or just a sand?
I think it's
it
just
doesn't look like
sand.
quicksand. It just looks like sand.
So Mario starts charging into him.
So
and
Mario bumps straight into Luigi, who has an amazing amount of hang time, where he's just going, Mario!
I also really love that there's swimming noises
He's
in the
swimming
air.
in midair, like,
They added the sound effects to it. Something I've been learning as I'm watching the series is I really am giving it to the sound department a lot. Because there
They
are
did a
a
good
lot of sound
job.
effects, but they know exactly what to use. They have so many at their disposal that they're just thinking, oh, when we don't really have like an air moving noise, so let's use the swimming sound effect because he's trying to swim.
It's not
through
like
the
Johnny
air.
Test, where we just have the whip crack every time someone
Wha-cha.
moves.
We say that like we've watched a lot of Johnny Test.
I used to watch it back when it was on Kids WB.
How much?
Not too much, but enough to know what it is.
I like
Basically.
the two science twins.
The twins are nice.
They're cool.
Yeah,
Anyways.
they get the short end of the stick a lot.
So then Mario... Mario is like, oh no, Luigi! And he goes, Luigi!
Well, it's that Mario's about to fall backwards, and he just goes, Luigi! And he's just like pedaling
Shaking.
through the air, like, ah!
I gotta catch myself, but he doesn't. So they both end up in the sand pit.
And then we have a very dramatic stinger.
And,
And so we cut back from commercial, and for some reason Mario is now a chicken.
He's turning into the room. It's the room where you can't just say you're a chicken to somebody. You have to start making the chicken noises.
And I feel like Luigi's just goes, Mario, what are you doing?
Mario, we're already stuck in the sand
Mario,
pit.
please.
You're just making him angry.
You're making
So
it
the
worse,
Boom Boom
Mario.
jumps into the pit, and Mario uses the same physics that he made Luigi to fall into the pit to get himself out of the pit.
So we hit Tanuki round 2. So
Yeah.
Mario gets another Tanuki leaf, and
does.
and he
And
helps
picks up
Luigi out of
Luigi.
there.
I do like something that they've been doing in this show, which is you don't have to give everybody a leaf to get them to fly away. You can give one person a leaf and then have the other carry them. It's
Very
not something
super.
from the games, but it's a logical thing that you could do. Have someone who flies carry somebody who cannot fly. So then Boom Boom gets stuck in the pit and he goes, ah! I translated it as, hey, pick me up too!
I'm gonna get out of here.
Look, Luigi! So then,
So we've cut to...
lesson number 3.
Now you know everything.
Yeah, I've taught it all to you.
I'm tired of teaching you kids.
Now
You
you're
know
you're
everything.
good to go and rob this neighborhood.
So we're gonna rob a neighborhood.
And he goes,
stick 'em up! I'm a bad Koopa. I'm also a bad dancer.
I'm gonna moonwalk.
I'm gonna moonwalk out of here.
And while
Hey,
you're
to be fair,
distracted.
dancing lessons are expensive.
They are. So while Big Mouth is distracting somebody by dancing, Kooky steals their handbag.
Very nice. And they start stealing from each other.
Yeah! So Cutie Pie's so
Cutie Pie's
angry.
walking by with a wallet, and Big Mouth is like, hey, stick it up and give me your wallet.
She goes, Big Mouth, I stole it first! I stole it personally!
I love the sound of children playing.
And murdering each other
Murdering
while
each other.
playing. So they do all
great.
this, but
So
eventually
Bully has
they
a
pick up-
stealing report.
Yes.
So according to Bully's report, they've pinched 522 wallets. Sorry.
the door
door just opened and I got a little spooked. 391 purses, 912 gold coins, and 1 yo-yo.
So here's my question. Are these coins individual coins, or have they not counted up the money inside the wallets and purses?
I don't know.
Because let's pretend that they've counted the amount of things and then the total. So that would be approximately 900 and...
I guess when I see 3 sequential things of
31.
money, my brain goes straight for Luigi's Mansion logic, which is gold bars, bills, and coins.
I guess so, but do wallets and purses have different amounts of money in them? Also,
And it
who
also
doesn't
depends on
keep
who they
a
stole the wallet from.
in their purse? Who doesn't keep a wallet in their purse? You don't know what keeps loose change.
Maybe it's that they've stolen from 500 men, 300 women, and
Either way,
900 children?
okay,
I
so
don't know.
here's the thing. I've added this all up together. 522 wallets and 391 purses. It's a total of 913 gold coins, but they only have 912 coins altogether. This means that there was approximately 0.9995% coins per wallet.
Someone had an empty wallet and they just stole the
I
wallet.
guess so, but then that means that every wallet had approximately
Maybe
one
some
coin
wallets
in it.
were in the purses.
Okay.
So the purses just had a wallet in
Either
them.
way, I feel like this is not a lot of coins. I really thought the Mushroom Kingdom economy was much more inflated than this. You know? Prices are so high in Origami King
It's true.
and other games that you would really think that the Mushroom Kingdom economy, considering that you can find coins
So that we
in
give
the
a mil-
bushes
we
and
just give a
sewers.
million coins to the orphans.
2 million coins.
2
to
million
the
coins to the
orphanage. And what, we can only scrounge up barely 1,000 by robbing a neighborhood? This is weird. So,
If we're going by Luigi's Mansion logic, and it's 110 and
1.
1, then it would be...
Oh, jeez. Now you're making
Let's
me
see,
bust out the
math.
calculator.
about $52,000 for the wallets, if each wallet had $100 in it. And then if the purses had $10 each, it would be $3,000 from the purses.
1 second. I'm adding this up to 202.
So just add 2 zeros to the wallets, 1 zero to the
It's
purses.
approximately $57,000 and 57,000 coins and 22 coins.
So that's not bad if we're going Luigi's Mansion logic wise.
Yes.
Which I guess that would be true. You would keep less money in a purse than in a wallet.
Well, you keep other things in the purse, like your brush,
My lip balm?
lip balm, my safe.
But you don't have lips, Daffy. It's not for my lips.
What do you think?
My
I'm doing?
scrunchies? It's not a purse. It's a handbag.
That was a fun. That was from Wabbit,
Yeah, that was from Rabbit.
where Bigfoot kept going, "My girlfriend here in her purse," and the thing
And Bugs
just
keeps
feeling-
going, it's not a purse, it's a handbag.
He's not annoyed being called a girlfriend. In fact, Bugs Bunny is gender fluid. He has
It is
no
true.
care for his
the
gender.
ultimate
But
trickster.
call his handbag a purse? Now we're getting into problems. So Big Mouth sticks
Stick 'em up! This toy is loaded! Hand me the yo-yo! Give me It's what you get for taking my favorite string!
Now you get my new favorite string on the yo-yo.
I just love Hip and Hop's double pocket grab.
Yeah, so what's
Hip and
happening
Hop are
is
adorable in this episode.
Clyde is just going he's sick of these
He's
kids.
so sick of these kids. He's like, I've got such a migraine.
I'm trying to teach you and you're not learning and instead you're just stealing from me.
You're stealing from each other. It's like,
All right,
kids
guys.
will never learn anything.
Oh, so then
He gets tripped, and it's such an impressive trip that the entire frame rocks off
I know,
center. It's like,
everybody
wow,
moves. So then Koopa jumps in and is like, all right, guys.
wonderful, wonderful.
You-
My face isn't attached to my body,
But
wonderful.
you've done a great job. We're gonna learn how to drive things crazy.
There was an earthquake in the studio today. Sorry.
Maybe whoever was scanning the pictures in, they were up all night.
He drank too much coffee. They're shaking all over the place. That's me in the morning. If I drink coffee and I don't have anything else to, like, soak it up, I guess, it's
Yeah.
just me shaking.
It's true.
I'm like, hi, what's going on?
Whenever I get to class and I bring out my pencil, I'll like whip out my pencil and I whip it with such force that it flies across the room.
Whee!
And I go, sorry, or I'll accidentally bonk into something and it just goes soaring. I'm like, I didn't mean to hit that so hard. So then Koopa asks that his kids start guessing what they're gonna do.
They're gonna do the biggest heist
biggest
in the history
century.
of the Mushroom Kingdom.
So 1 century. So what are we
One
gonna
century.
do?
What are we gonna do?
What were we gonna do?
I didn't write it down.
Me either. But I remember
Darn.
that Cootie Pie brings up Toadstool, because Toadstool and Toad aren't even in this episode.
Well, I think Cheatsy and Cookie bring up, like, some, like, normal things.
Steal from the neighborhood.
Steal from the pyramids.
Oh yeah, it was the pyramids.
Steal from the orphanage.
Tombs.
I don't know.
And then
he's
Cootie's
no.
like, I know.
Ooh,
we're gonna get
we're
Princess
gonna
Toadstool back.
rob Princess Toadstool, kidnap the princess. And Bowser's like, nah, that's played out.
He shakes his head and he goes, nope, we're gonna rob 1 billion coins
from the Mushroom
treasury.
Kingdom treasury.
See, this is what I'm talking when I mean
What's a treasury?
a treasury. It's always where the money, you don't...
Is it different from a bank?
Yes, a bank is like a local establishment. Treasury is where government funds are kept.
So this is like Fort Knox.
Yes. A bank is where private-owned funds are kept,
Okay.
such as stock, earnings.
Because I was like, what's so different about
Personal
stealing from the
checking
treasury
accounts.
than stealing from the bank?
The treasury is government money. It's
That's where all the
tax-paying,
taxes-
it's taxes money, and
So
it's
the Mushroom
import,
Kingdom
export.
paid taxes?
Well, maybe. I'm just saying that the government has a vault of money. The Mushroom Kingdom treasury. Have you ever noticed in villainous manhwas, sometimes they talk about how evil villainous daughters will drain the treasury, trying to get what they want at any
my
point. Anyways.
Very nice.
But Mario, so they're just talking and it's all casual, and suddenly we remember, oh yeah, Mario and Luigi are in trouble.
All right. Meanwhile, in hell,
These two are running around.
they're literally like running and screaming from their lives from a gaggle of Patooties and Hammer Brothers.
And the
It's
Hammer
just
Brothers
like, oh
are
my
so
gosh.
robust that the walls are shaking as they
Everything
try to
is
close
shaking.
the door. Oh! So they enter a door and they see the thwomps above them, but in front of them. They haven't set the thwomps off yet.
Unfortunately, these are the rare diagonal moving thwomps.
Oh no, they can move in a 3D plane.
Ah!
So the thwomps are gonna get us.
Oh well.
No. So meanwhile,
We gotta cut away from this violence with more violence.
so they're about to rob the treasury, and Clyde's like, "All right, you idiots. Do you remember?"
Do you remember the plan?
Plan.
Alright, don't
Don't-
light the bomb until I say go. Till you say go? Right, till I say go.
All
okay,
right.
you said go. Lighting
Cookie
the bomb.
just lights it up, and then they chain it to his leg, and he goes, "Hey, what are you doing? I didn't tell you to do this yet." And they
Well,
go,
they're like,
"No."
we were following orders. And he's like, I didn't order you to do this. And he's like, no, our dad did.
And he's like, I've had enough. And he is smart. He knows to defuse the bomb by going into water.
Although, considering we've seen bombs underwater, I don't know how that
Maybe
helps
this
or
wasn't an aquatic built bomb.
True.
Didn't it look like it had legs? Do all bombs have legs? I feel like
Yes,
some
they
just
do.
have the body.
I guess I'm thinking of bullet bills versus torpedo teds, because bullet bills are built for air,
Torpedoes
and torpedo
are built
teds are
for
underwater.
water. Cool. But yeah, maybe they have different aquatic bombs that we don't know about.
Just keep thinking about that video you were showing me. The womps and wimps.
Wimps and bumps
Bumps and thwimps.
There's these and those and dims and those and
And they're
they're all going to kill you and they're invincible.
That's a great one.
That's a Brian David Gilbert.
Very, very good, very nice.
So these thwomps are so
This
shaky.
is the end, Mario!
And
We're all
the
gonna
thwomps
die!
slam down. Did you notice that the official... Maybe your DVD had this too, but the official video had VHS lines getting
my
all
gosh.
shaky around this moment. It's like, you guys are absolutely
rip.
pathetic for this rip. I am ashamed for you. So they're all worried, and then Clyde slams through the door. He slams it off of its hinges and crushes the
Crushes the thwomps, and it's
And
just
he
like,
goes,
I need
"Ah!"
to get out of here.
And Mario's got this look of pure shock. He's like, "Ah!"
Oh, and then it morphs into like him and Luigi just looking all mad, like, I don't know.
Well, it's that Clyde finds them and goes, please, you two, you're the only humans I know. Please.
Get me out of here.
Get me out of here.
Can't stand these
I'll
kids.
I'll help you undo what I caused them to
I'll
do.
go back to
Please.
jail, whatever.
But Mario and Luigi are pretty darn angry, and it looks like they're gonna say no, but I guess they say yes, because it's music time.
Oh my god.
This is the latest music time has ever come into the show.
It is true, although we waited for a good song. I love this song.
Oh, yeah.
Double trouble, double crossing.
It was the song that played in Oh Brother.
Yeah, it is. It's a great song. This
was
is just
really
a great
fun.
montage. It's very dynamic.
Yeah, so it's that they
Starts with them blowing up the door. I
and
love
then
the scene.
they make multiple holes.
They make multiple entrances.
Because, of course, if you only have one entranceway, if they blocked that entranceway, you'd be stuck. So you want multiple ways to get in
I
and
just
out.
really love how Hip and Hop stack on top of each other with the chain chomp in order to get through the window. It
I
was
did
adorable.
not notice that. I was thinking more about the fire burnt the treasure.
Oh, how Ludwig summons a lava bubble with his finger.
He has
He
the
just
Luigi
goes
power to
He's got
judge.
the Luigi point.
Point. So then the doom ship goes whoop, whoop. It just zooms into frame, and I do like this plan where they put.
They all meet up in the center.
They're
and
using
they're
a
like,
lever
"All right."
and pulley system where they put the stuff onto a lowered platform, and then they'll pull up the platform.
So they open
Get
the big gold vault in order to steal the
The
stuff
most,
from the treasury.
but there's already money
But
everywhere.
There's stuff like in the main room, but then there's like the big I
The
guess
biggest.
the jewel room or whatever
the biggest vault.
with all of the assets.
But the Mario Brothers and Clyde were already waiting for them in the giant cell.
How did they get in there?
They have plumbing waves. You never
They came through
underestimate
the sewer?
a plumber. There's probably some sort of air hole.
Like, why didn't the Kooplies come in through there?
Because they're kids and they don't have.
So how did they get
Knowledge
there
of
so fast? The
architecture.
Kooplings were already robbing the bank
They
when
came
Clyde
in
left.
from underground. If Clyde was close enough to run in and find them, then Mario and Luigi were probably coincidentally close to the treasury.
I guess.
But underground. This is like Minecraft.
This
where you
feels like
feel
Minecraft, where
where
it's
you
like-
feel so devoid and gone from the world, but then you climb upwards and you go,
Oh, I'm only like 5 feet from my house.
I'm right here. How'd that happen?
Wait, you mean I built my house on top of an ancient burial ground?
What? Okay.
It is so interesting.
Well,
I like that about
How Minecraft builds the terrain.
Mm-hmm.
Truly.
There's this whole universe underground.
Underneath you, and you can carve it out block by block.
fantastic.
If you want to find diamonds, because diamonds are really hard to find on their own. You just have to start strip mining to get mines. It's pain. Anyways. So, this is really fun. I liked this. So, we don't see what Mario and Luigi do to the kids, but we do see Koopa gets the signal to raise the pulley back up.
So he's got 2 bags.
And there's 2 bags. One is full of tied and gagged Koopa kids. And they've tied them up in the giant money bag. So he opens it to check and he's like,
Oh no, my kids! What's
And
in
then-
this other bag?
And then he empties the other bag.
it's a giant
And
bomb.
it's a giant. I think this is payback. I like this because it's Clyde going, you tried to blow
Tried
up
to
and
blow
me up.
Take this.
Take this now. A giant bomb.
a giant bag.
And
He
Koopa
salutes
starts
to the
sweating and he's like,
Oh my god.
and
Then with the explosion, we end our montage.
and fireworks. A salute. Clyde salutes to the fireworks
To the-
of death.
to the exploding ship.
So, unexplained, but I'm guessing Clyde told Mario and Luigi where he was in prison.
And he's
So
like,
they
can I
looked
please
up-
go back to prison? And they're like, I guess. Okay.
We've never seen anybody who's this happy to get back into a prison. Yeesh.
And so he once again mentions how many years he's been sentenced to. And it's the same number, so give him props.
There you go.
He didn't make up another one. Although if he did make up another one, it would have been interesting trying to justify it. They're like, oh, since I escaped, they added more time.
But no, he would much rather live out his entire lifetime, presumably drunk. Considering the line delivery at this point, he sounded really wasted.
Hey, he had to get wasted to deal with those kids.
Just one more day with the kids. And then Mario tries to crack a joke, but the show does not find it funny because the curtain's closing on him.
Wait,
as
I'm not
soon
done
as
with
he
my
starts
jokes yet.
laughing.
We
We don't even get the time to laugh and go ee hee hee hee. As soon as he starts laughing,
He
the-
just goes,
the
ha ha ha,
curtains-
wait, I wasn't
No, I wasn't done. So Peach, who is your most valuable paisano?
Oh no, now I have to pick.
Oh, I don't know.
You go first.
I didn't really have one.
You didn't?
Yeah, you found. I'd say
I liked-
Bully.
I
was
liked
a
all
fun
the
one.
Koopalings in this episode.
Well, we can't give it to all the Koopalings.
Why not?
I don't know. That's too many people to give it to. I'd say give it to Bully. If I had to pick an episode to say this is Bully's episode,
This is Bully's episode.
this is his
He
episode.
Was great.
Put it in the sack. Put it in the sack. All of it. Come on.
And we stole all these things, King Dad, and this yo-yo.
And the yo-yo.
And the yo-yo.
It was very fun. Dude.
I don't know. I liked all the Koopalings.
Every single one, though. I feel like Kooky didn't do too much kooky things.
He's the
And
one that
neither
tied
did
the bomb
Cheatsy.
to his leg.
But they didn't do things... The only ones that really
They all did funny things together.
But what I'm saying is that Cheatsy and Kooky were kind of the background Koopalings in this episode. They didn't really do things that they're known for doing. Hip and Hop were the creepy, giggling twins. Cootie Pie was her
and Hop were
natural
pretty great.
diva self.
My neck.
Big Mouth was Miss
myself.
Talkie, Mr. Talkie, and then Bully was, a bully.
I feel like Bully learned a lot from Crime Wave Clyde.
Crime Wave Clyde.
Crime Wave Clyde? Real world public enemy number one.
If I wasn't, would I be doing this?
I would have thought you would have given it to Clyde.
Oh, I did like Clyde.
Nah.
But nah, Clyde is how I feel when
Fine, I'll
when
give it to Bully. Bully's
Okay.
great.
Clyde is how I feel when I've been at day camp for so long.
Like, oh, these kids
Well,
are giving me a headache.
Because the true
Although
struggle...
you know a billion coins might make this headache.
And
go
then
away.
it didn't, because they were
then
never gonna pay him.
And then it didn't.
It's true. I've been learning this as a lab assistant. Lab assisting is fine, and if you need help, please go to your lab assistants, because that's what they're there to do. They're there to help you, not to sit around and... They're not there to sit around and procrastinate on doing their homework like I do. But whenever more than one person needs my attention at once, they're very needy and like, Delfino, what's this graph mean? And I'm like, well, it means this. And then somebody strains their head, and I'm like,
I got that at work when
Can't
we
you
were
guys
training
go?
all those new people, and they were all like, help me with this, Peach, I need help. And I'm like, oh my god, I don't even know what I'm doing
I
right
can
now.
help one person at a time, but when more than one person is asking for my help at the same time, I start like shutting down. I go, no, this is too much. Too much is happening. I can't do this with you all. Somebody take over. It's true. At day camp, there would be little Girl Scouts who they'd just be going, Peach, 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 Peach.
Hey, Peach, I need to do this thing.
Peach,
I'd be
and you'd
like,
go,
yeah.
what? And they'd be like, look at this leaf.
Look at this leaf.
Look at this bug. I mean, I'll always look at a bug.
Every time I want to give it a hug.
Which bugs would you not give a hug?
Most bugs.
That's sad. Which ones would you give a hug then?
There isn't really a bug.
Roly-polies?
There isn't really a bug big enough to give a hug.
That's true. But
Do slugs and snails count as bugs? Because technically...
would you be bug-sized, or would the bug be
Because
human-sized?
technically they're gastropods, not insects.
This just reminds me of Vinny.
Although they count as bugs in Animal Crossing because you catch them in the net.
This just reminds me of Vinny when they're asking him, would you go with a bee? And he goes, am I bee-sized or is the bee me-sized? And they go, why does this matter? And he says, I don't want to do it if the bee is me-sized. But if I were bee-sized, sure.
Because if the bee was me-sized, it could just be someone in a costume, and that'd be weird.
He didn't say that, but he meant it like, I'm already at a disadvantage, bees. Well, I'll do anything I want.
I'll hug the bee.
Sure, I'll hug the bee. I always fear with the bee and other sharp animals that
Sharp animals.
they got sharp options.
This animal is very sharp.
A sharp animal is not a cat, even though it does.
They do have sharp.
They are
points.
sharp elements, but
You literally have scratches on you right now.
I know, but I can't help it.
They just want love.
I just want to love the cat, but I can't. I can't love every cat. Can't love every cat.
But you know where you can, I was trying to come up with a segue and I failed.
This didn't work.
Oh well, if you want to see cute cat things, go to delfinodurians.tumblr.com.
That's true. I have a local tag for all cat pictures I've ever reblogged.
Meow, meow.
Meow meow. And then the dog one is woof woof. And the bird one's chirp chirp.
I have one that's Ocean Man for whenever I do something aquatic themed.
Very beautiful.
Very beautiful.
Very powerful. And her and Peach's Tumblr is at peachsupreme64.tumblr.com and also peachsupremeart.tumblr.com for art-related projects.
Either or.
Our
Hopefully
outro
someone
was
will
composed by Taylor Lair. You can find more of their music at tlair.bandcamp.com. That is T, the letter T, laire.bandcamp.com.
I get the feeling this will be the last episode with me in high quality.
You say that like you're gonna get a really bad mic quality.
I'm looking into a headset mic, I don't know.
Cause I'm leaving. I'm going to school.
Steve is going to college.
I'm going to college.
Technically, you've already been to college.
I
but
have. Today, birthday
It's a Labor Day.
is Labor Day show we record.
I know Labor Day.
For today, birthday is Labor Day. For today, birthday is Labor Day. Today, birthday is Labor Day. Today, birthday is Labor Day. Paisani, paisani. Everybody say
Paisani, paisani.
Paisani, paisani. Everybody say paisani, paisani.
Paisani. Oh, jeez.